Pag-usapan natin sa video na to kung bakit gumagana ang synthetic division. Pag sinabing synthetic, siya yung ka-counterpart ng natural. So sa division ng polynomials, yung long division ay yung natural. At yung synthetic division, siya yung synthetic. At madalas sa mga synthetic, sila yung mabilis at effective. Pag-usapan natin, let's divide x plus x cubed minus 10 minus 4x squared by x minus 2 using long division first. The first step is to write the dividend, which is the x plus x cubed minus 10 minus 4x squared into the standard form. Standard form, kailangan kung ano yung degree or yung highest exponent, ayun yung unang isusulat natin. So in this case, we have to write x cubed first. And then, lahat dapat ng terms and decreasing exponents ng variable natin na x, kailangan kompleto. Kapag hindi kompleto, nagdadagdag tayo ng 0. But in this case, mukhang kompleto naman siya. So the standard form is x cubed minus 4x squared minus plus x minus 10. And then the next step is to set up the long division. Okay, let's go to actual division. First is we divide x cubed by x, and the answer is x squared. And then we multiply x squared times x, that's x cubed, and negative 2 times x squared, that is negative 2x squared. The next step is to subtract. So that's x cubed minus x cubed, that's 0. And then we have minus 4x squared minus negative 2x squared. So negative, negative, so magiging plus yon. We have negative 4x squared plus 2x squared. That will give us negative 2x squared. The next step is to bring down x. And then we divide negative 2x squared divided by x. The answer is negative 2x. Negative 2x times x, that's negative 2x squared, and negative 2x times negative 2, that is plus 4x. And then we subtract again. So we'll have negative 2x squared minus negative 2x squared, that is 0, and x minus 4x, that will give us negative 3x. And then we bring down negative 10. And then negative 3x divided by x, that is negative 3. Negative 3. And then negative 3 times x, that's negative 3x. And negative 3 times negative 2, that is plus 6. And then we subtract again. And then, notice that negative 16, wala ka nang pwedeng i-bring down. Tapos yung negative 16 ay 1 degree lower than the divisor, which is a binomial, x minus 2. So, yung last digit ay yun yung remainder natin. Okay. So, ito na. Let's see. Ano yung hugot? Saan hinugot ang synthetic division? Ngayon, gawin natin, isulat lang natin yung mga coefficients. I-remove natin yung mga variable na x. Yan. So, pansin nyo na wala na yung mga x. Kapag walang numerical coefficient, 1 yung nilagay natin. Okay. Kung mapansin nyo, itong mga part dito, ito, inuulit lang natin to. This one. See kung kaya kong sulatan. Ito. Okay. Kung mapapansin nyo, itong mga to, lagi naman tong 0. Tama? Ito, 0 to. Ito, 0 lagi. Pag pinag-minus natin. So, pwede na nating i-remove yon sa pinaka-method natin. So, it will become this one. Yan, tinanggal na natin. Okay, next. Pansin nyo, lagi nating mina-minus yung after na mag-multiply, mina-minus natin. Tapos, chances are, binabago natin yung operation. So, for example, dito, negative 4 minus 2. Okay. So, ang ginagawa natin dyan, negative 4 minus negative 2. So, nagiging plus. So, ang gawin na lang natin para mag-add na lang tayo. Kasi mas madaling mag-add kaysa mag-minus kasi mag-change ka pa ng sign. No? So, i-change na natin yung sign. So, in this case, this should be plus na lang para maging negative 2. In this case, plus 4 siya. So, dapat minus na lang siya para negative 3 pag pinag-plus natin. And negative 16, ito plus 6. So, dapat minus na lang siya para negative 16 i-add na lang natin. Pero mangyayari yun kapag ito ay binago din natin yung sign. So, in this case, dapat maging plus na lang din siya. Okay? So, yun ang gagawin natin. Ginawa na natin itong plus. Okay? And you see, plus na to, minus na to, negative na to. Galing to dun sa dating plus, plus, and minus. Okay. Let's proceed. Napansin nyo, nag-bring down tayo. Tama? Nag-bring down tayo ng 1, nag-bring down tayo ng negative 10. Pwede na natin din pasimplahin yun. Tanggalin natin yung pag-bring down. Tapos, ito, pansin nyo, itong negative 2, ito rin siya. Tapos yung negative 3, ito rin siya. Okay. At itong negative 16, that's basically your remainder. So, ang gawin natin, gamitin lang natin yung mga numbers na yun at tanggalin yung mga umuulit. So, that's it. Kinuha natin yung mga coefficients ng dividend kasi syempre yung dividend. And then yung 2, galing siya sa x minus 2 but hindi natin ginamit yung minus 2. Ginawa na natin siyang plus 2. And then, we have the answer here which is 1, 2, 1, negative 2, negative 3 and the remainder which is negative 16. And this is basically your synthetic division. Okay, sige. This is the comparison of the long division versus the synthetic division. Okay, so basically yung synthetic division nanggaling lang din siya sa long division. Okay, so let's do the actual synthetic division. So aside from writing the dividend in standard form, the second step is to express the divisor in the form x minus r and determine the value of r. Normally, ang ginagawa ng iba, sinosolve nila yung value nung x kapag in-equate yung divisor sa 0. For example, we have x minus 2 equals 0, so we have x equals 2. So, ayun din yun. So, ganun yung ginagawa ng iba. And then, we have to set up the synthetic division. Just like this one. And then, the first step is to bring down 1. And then, 1 times 2, that gives us 2. And then, we add. Negative 4 plus 2, that gives us negative 2. And negative 2 times 2, sorry, next switch, that's negative 4. And then, negative 4 plus 1, we have negative 3. And negative 3 times 2, that gives us negative 6. And negative 10 plus negative 6, we have negative 16. And basically, the first 3 numbers are the coefficients of your quotient, and the last number is your remainder. Okay, so ito. Remember yung dividend natin naka-x cube, tapos dinivide natin siya ng linear na naka-x, so x cube over x, that gives us a quotient of, that gives us a quadratic quotient. So, ito yung coefficient ng quadratic term, coefficient ng linear term, at ito yung constant. And then the last number will be your remainder.